Lindsay Nylund of Australia, who will be our final competitor this evening on the parallel bar.
I wouldn't be judging too objectively, I don't think. There's a lot of pressure on because it's the last performance of the whole gymnastic competition.
Okay, Canada's Philip de La Salle has the gold medal wrapped up. Canada's Jean Choquette. Important because it is going to determine who wins silver and bronze medals here.
Okay, so Lindsay Nylund is my name. Akos was my gymnastic coach at primary school in Western Australia. I was doing a PE class one day, and he also was running a gymnastics club as an extracurricular activity at the school, and he wanted to recruit gymnasts into the club. So one of the methods he used was to watch the primary school PE classes and to pick boys who he felt had the appropriate talent and ability. And one day, as a part of our PE class, we were doing rope climb, and Akos would watch the rope climb, and I was the fastest climber of the rope in my class, so he called me over after the class and said, "Boy, you should join the gymnastics club," with his Hungarian accent, of course. So Akos fought in the Second World War. He's Hungarian, so Hungary were unfortunately caught in the conflict between Germany and Russia. Following the Allied victory, the Soviet Union, of course, annexed a lot of countries in that Eastern Bloc, and Akos was targeted as someone who was not supportive of the Russian regime, and he and some of his colleagues ended up on a train heading off to prisoner of war camp. Akos spoke to his colleagues and said, look, prisoner of war camp would probably be death for him because the Russians had a reputation of being pretty ruthless. He noticed the door to the carriage was unlocked and there was one Russian guard there with a gun to supervise the Hungarian prisoners of war. The guard got up to, they think, go to the bathroom. Akos said to his colleagues there, look, I think we should jump off this train and escape. Akos's friends who weren't gymnasts said, Akos, you crazy, we're not jumping off a moving train, we'll get killed, it was going fast. And Akos tried to convince them that if they just tucked and rolled, they would most likely be fine and survive the jump, but they were too afraid. But what they did say to Akos is, he'll help you by making a distraction if the guard was to try and shoot you. So they did agree to do that. Akos jumped with his handcuffs on as he had to tuck and roll in a ball down an embankment, then managed to jump up with his handcuffs on and sprint at full speed to the woods. He did say that he never was able to make contact with those colleagues or friends who went to the camp, so he assumed that they hadn't survived it.
I knew that this performance was going to determine second or third place.
Those mental skills that you learn in the sport, when you get yourself into a high pressure situation, you can call upon those skills when you need them.
There's no way that an experienced campaigner like this,
even though you realise that your heart rate might go up, you know how to consciously focus on what you need to be doing and not worrying about things that could go wrong.
And he was obviously shaking his head because he knew too the pressure that was on him.
Fear is something that has to be managed in gymnastics, and yeah, there's certainly many times I recall that you end up, quite frightened or scared of taking that next step. Then, of course, it comes down to just having the motivation, courage and determination to face the fear and not let it overcome you. Akos said in his account of that incident that he felt only his gymnastic ability saved his life at that point.